Hello, and welcome back to a new episode of Minecraft How to Build. Let me shut this door. What I'm gonna do, this is a new episode this is a new kind of Minecraft How to Build episode. Called Just Redstone. It's where I'm gonna make Minecraft simple stuff that people usually do with command blocks, mods, anything like that, by just using redstone or any materials that you can find in creative mode on the PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360. So, any of y'all people who love playing the PlayStation 3 and, I'll have these, let me just set world spawn point because I don't know where it is. Dang it, I can't. I'll just assume this is world spawn point. I'll just reset it when we're done. So anyone that needs to build something specific, like a life counter, which we'll be working on today, Lucky Block, which I worked on earlier in the previous episode, and stuff like that that people usually use mods or command blocks with. I am using redstone to recopy what people have done. So what we'll be working on today is a life counter. So what we'll need is redstone repeater, sticky pistons, red wool, redstone torch, the wool, you can use any type of wool. I chose red wool, or certain blocks like dirt, stone, cobblestone, just blocks that give off a redstone signal, pass a redstone signal when it's in front of an active repeater. So yeah, we'll also need crusher plates. Wooden or stone, iron or gold, doesn't matter. It's just I prefer stone since I don't have to put a redstone repeater right beside them. So it's easier on me. We will also need, what else we'll need? I prefer glass. We'll also need some glass, preferred glass, but you can make it out of any material you want. So let's just go with red glass just to keep it all up. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a box. Get a speed potion. We won't need a speed potion, but this will just help everything speed up the process. And since we can now set spawn, this will be a lot easier. Because when in Xbox and PlayStation you couldn't set spawn, but now since we can set spawn, this is a lot easier to do, and you won't have to build something on the spawn point and look for people's spawn point and have a certain spawn point. I can just set the person's spawn. So this will help me. So let's just layer this up like this high. And we're going to, just a little box here. We have to make the box a certain height because if you make it one block, which I did want earlier, it doesn't work. Do that. We're going to have the door right here. Pressure plate down here. Actually, I'll need a lot of room, so you don't have to do this, but I will need a lot of room. So it's highly recommended that you just blow up a couple layers down, with some TNT. It's recommended that you should, do that real quick. Okay. I'll cover this up with some sandstone. I didn't dig deep enough, so one more block would have worked. But I will need a lot of materials to build this out of. I'm doing this with volunteer, but I don't care. You can't tell. So let's just. Okay. Now let's get some more. Like I said, this is not required, but recommended because you will be needing a lot of space underground or above ground, wherever you're putting this. So you might want to, break some of it, get some TNT. So we will be needing some space, and that's why I'm doing this. Just for space reasons, not because I have to. I will just be needing a lot of space, and we're gonna do this. We'll fix up the holes later. We'll need plenty of room. So just a few more blocks break, maybe a little bit TNT, maybe go down a little bit more. But yeah. Yeah, this will be plenty of room for just one. If you didn't see my previous minigame build, this will be something a lot like that. Might be a little bit different. There we go. I think that's plenty of room to get started on. So what we'll be doing is we'll just patch up these holes because I hate it when redstone is showing. I'm sorry. I'm that guy. I'm that guy. Everybody loves that guy, but some people that build with him hate that guy. But I am that guy who hates it when redstone is showing. So I usually try to build around it. So what we'll need after this is we will need a sticky piston. And obviously we'll need a block. We'll need to put the sticky piston here and the block here. Obviously that's the first thing we're going to do. Now we're going to put the pressure plate right by right here. I'm sorry, I'm just being a little bit dubious here. I think you can run like it. I don't know. We want it like that. We want the block here. Actually, we want some clay. Actually, let's just we don't need this anymore. So actually, I want red stained clay. Like I said, you can make it out of any materials. If you don't like red, I prefer the color red. I like color red. I like how natural it is. It's not natural, but I like the color of it. It's really nice. So if you don't prefer the color red, you don't have to go for red. And then we're going to do this. And we're going to make this have 3 lives. There you go. So this red wool is blocking it. You can see here. And now we're going to have it have 3 lives. Now this is where it gets a little difficult. You're going to have to bear with me here on this, but you won't have to bear with me for too long. Because this is actually kind of simple and complicated at the same time. So you're going to have to bear with me for a minute. First things first, we're going to have a block like this. We're going to do that. And then we're going to have a block like this. All the way around again. And then, if I can, please let me do this. And then like this. Well, we might be able to make it with just we can make it have a 4 counter. Like, you can make this counter as long as you want, but it's kind of it's preferable that you do it like this, but you don't have to. Then we're gonna redstone down here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is this. First off, we're gonna have redstone going along here. Oops, I messed up. What's something that doesn't give off redstone? I know glass doesn't, but you can't place redstone on glass, I don't think. Oh no, I wouldn't think wood would give off a redstone signal. Let's just make this a little bit lower. To the ground. Anything that doesn't give a redstone signal, we're good. There we go. So there we go. We're gonna make something I like to call the redstone breaker. So we're gonna make this over here a redstone breaker. Now this redstone breaker has a 10-second delay. So you got 10 seconds before your So you have 10 seconds before your life is wasted to get out. So that's plenty of time. I like to say it's plenty of time. But you can make it as long as you want. Like, maybe it might be very long for you to get over there. But you got 10 seconds. Actually, does this activate redstone? Obviously it doesn't. No, I'm just trying to do something here. Oh wait, I'm gonna just test this. Okay, yeah, you have plenty of time to run if you just, like, get a running start. Yeah, you have plenty of time. So what we're going to do is we're going to have this right here is going to break the redstone. It doesn't have to be a sticky piston. It has to be, any piston would work, but I usually go with a sticky piston. And then we're going to have it timed for 10 seconds. So each redstone repeater pulled back all the way is about a second. So I usually count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we could just keep going with that, but I just prefer like an even number. You can like keep going with that or something. But I prefer an even number. That's just me. So let's just that's how it works. This will give you 1 life, and then it'll break in. You can no longer use it like this anymore. So we're going to build another thing over here. And there's going to be a piece of redstone missing. There's going to be just a chunk of redstone gone. See, that's gone. We're going to move this over here like that. And we're going to put another redstone breaker. We're also going to put a redstone placer, what I like to call a redstone placer. This puts down a block that can give off a redstone charge. Oh. Okay, I forgot to put a redstone feeder down. Thank goodness for that. This block also gives off a redstone charge. So that's good. So we're gonna put a wool block here. And the thing about this, you can't put it, you have to put the redstone placer after the redstone breaker. Because if you put the redstone breaker after the redstone placer, so it goes like redstone breaker and then redstone placer, the redstone breaker would just break the redstone, so it already erased the life, so you can't actually use the life if it's already broken. Or use the way out unless it's already broken. Now this would be coming in handy when you're making a mini game and you're trying to figure out how to make a certain number of lives without having to count because you're just that lazy. No, this would be a good thing for you. Now this, I want to put the block here. And I would want it like this. Now this is also going to be set for 10 seconds. We're going to move this over. Because everything, it doesn't matter how long you make it. It can be 20, it can be 30. I just prefer 10 seconds because it's just, the number. And, I prefer it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there we go. And then 7, 8, 9. I just prefer using like that. Okay, 10. There we go. We got 10 seconds, and then this block will be right there, and it'll charge the rest of it. No, wait, that's wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I messed up. I'm sorry, I messed up. I messed up big time. I'm sorry. Okay. You can't put the circuit past where there's no redstone, or else it won't get over here. Or else it can't go over there, and it can't place the block because the block there's nothing there to get it over there. That's reasonable. So you have to actually put it before the sticky piston, after the sticky piston. So it has to be over here when you're building it, or else it will never make the circuit. And this will, wait, this has to be a regular piston. I forgot. This has to be a regular piston, or else it will move the block back. And it won't actually charge or it won't actually give off the redstone signal. So, there we go. Now, granted, this is one of the big reasons. One of the big flaws with this, it's only timed. It's timed. That's one of the big flaws, because, like, if somebody stands at that pressure plate for more than 10 seconds, everything's gonna break. Like, they're gonna waste, like, dang it. See, the redstone broke, and you can no longer use this. I guess that's a demonstration. And this is easy to rebuild. Like, all you have to do is put the redstone back down where it broke, move back the block, and there you go. And so we have that. We're almost done with the second life. We just have to put a breaker block. We can put the breaker block wherever we want. It doesn't really matter, as long as it breaks the redstone. Like, we can put it over here if we want. It doesn't matter. But and it doesn't matter where you put, like, where the redstone circuits go, where it activates the piston, as long as it's after this block. Okay. So we're gonna, like, kind of do this over here. And just do it over here. Like, so there we go. Now, the first 2 lives are easy. You know, you just... There we go. We're done. Now, 3rd life is kind of difficult. It requires a little... That's why we have, these here. Because actually, the 3rd life... As you can see, there's only, you can... Technically, I can make a 3rd life without having to do this, but I'm going to show you this. This way. As you can see here, there's actually, just a sec. I'm just doing this for security reasons. As you can see here, there is actually 4 sides of a block. So you're like, Eric, how do you make a counter with 5 lives? Like, you know, there's only 4 sides. You can't make a 4 or 5 sided counter. Well, you can. So you are wrong. You can make it as long as you want. As long as you have room underneath, you can make it as long as you want. Like, you can make it a 20 life counter and go, like, way far down with this, but I'm just going to show you, like, how to do it. How to do a 3 life counter. You know, a 3 life counter. So you can, and this is just an add, and if you want to ever make more counters, it's just an add-on to this. So we're going to do this real quick. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, there, come out. 10. There we go. 10. Like 10 seconds, breaks it, and there goes your 2nd life. Well, how do we make a 3rd life, Eric? Like, you never told us that. Well, I'm going to show you that. Like, what if I need more than 3 lives? What if I want 5 lives? There's only 4 sides of a block, and I can't even use one side because it's right by one side, and I don't have enough room. Well, you can make another life. So I'm going to show you this. Let's just say that I cannot use this side. This side is no longer usable, and I need to go down here, and I need to make 3 lives, and I can only use 2 sides of the block. Well, how do I do that? Well, this is why this is here. You put a redstone torch under this, and that will turn it off. Obviously. So, but we want it to remain active. So we put another redstone torch under that, and that turns that off, and that turns that on. And so we move this, and we have to put this in between the placer block and the breaker block. Because the breaker block will break the redstone circuit, so we cannot use our 3rd life. The placer block, we'll put it before the placer block, then we can't. Then we're essentially just using 2 lives at once. We have to put it after the placer block. So we're going to go down here. Like, yeah, you're so smart. I know. Okay. We're going to go down here like this. That worked. We're going to go down here. And we're going to have another placer and breaker block. I like to call them like that. You can call them whatever you want. I prefer placer and breaker block. It just sounds nicer. This sounds nice to me. So there we go. And I'll demonstrate this for you when I get done building it. So we're going to do this. So we're going to make a staircase all the way down. And we're going to have another placer block. We're going to put it right here. And you have to have a redstone repeater right before the placer block. If you put just a redstone at it, it won't actually activate the placer block. It won't actually send the redstone signal. It has to be a redstone repeater. So always keep that in mind. So we're gonna put it right here. Oh, I'm gonna go so far with this. Okay, so we're gonna. There we go. Just gonna go around. Just gonna get some. And then, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. So we have this set for 10 seconds like usual. And the reason I have it always just consistent is because you don't want to have one doing 10, the other one doing 20, because it just, you can, but it's just not consistent, and it's just annoying to people who play it. Because, you know, people with OCD, they want stuff to be consistent and everything, and, you know, my friend's kind of OCD, and he hates it when I change stuff. So we're going to have the breaker block over here, so we're going to move it over here. Set this for another 10 seconds or so. 10 seconds. So we're going to break this over here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so now we got this done. Now here comes the fun part. The demonstration, guys. We finally made it to the demonstration. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate. Say I'm in the box. I'm in the box, so I want out.
Why are you getting out? Can we pick up the cracker?
Okay, we're back, guys. I'm sorry. Just people were spring cleaning. So we're back to demonstrating. So say this is my first life, and I died, and I need a. Say the game just started, and I'm going in, so I'm using one of my lives. So I'm using one of my lives. I wasted one of my lives, and now it's gone. So now, I died again. Oh no, I'm dead. Okay, let's go back out. We're gonna do this again. Wait. Let's just check, see if it's good. Yeah, it's good. It's good. We can use it now. As you can see, there's a small change. This block broke. This block broke. Please, grammar, help me. And this block was placed over here. So let's go back and say I died again. Okay, I died because I'm just I just suck, and you know I need to waste another life. So let's go back down here. See, this one goes again. That doesn't matter. That block was broken, so life was now wasted. This block was placed, and this didn't do. So now I wasted. Now I'll say I'm at my last life. Okay, this is my last life. Hopefully I don't die again. I'm going back down, and this wastes it again. And obviously this repeats its motion and everything, but it doesn't matter. And this is now broken, and when I die again, watch. Okay, let's go back over here. No! I can't get out! Help me! Oh God! And now I can no longer get out. So this is a life counter for y'all guys. And hopefully, this is just something, it's a little complicated, but if you're just lazy and you don't want to have a little tally mark or people cheating all the time because people say I have one more life, I swear I have one more life. Well, this is just a way to be like, no! You are dead, and you can no longer come back to life because you suck. So yeah, this is the life counter, and it works. I just demonstrated it for you, so I'll see you guys. Dang, it's dark. How dark is it down there? I'm sorry. I forgot it was dark. Just give me a second. Okay, I'm sorry. I forgot it was dark. Just give me a second. Okay. So this is the life counter for y'all. So basically, that's how it works. I'll just explain this real quick before I leave. I'm pretty sure it was dark at the time, and I'm sorry. I was just such an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. Just comment down below. I'm an idiot if you've been going this far. Skip to this part. I don't care. I'm an idiot. So here's what it is. I'll put in quotes when I'm an idiot. So here's what it is. The redstone is acts here. It goes along here. And it activates this. But while that's going on, this is actually going in a 10-second diameter, and it breaks that. While that's going on, this is going in a 10-second diameter and placing that block. So getting ready for the next life to get built, to get the next life to happen. So now you died again. So this goes over here, can't be used because because this circuit's broken, and this circuit has just started. So you can use this circuit, and you go on this, and it gives you the life, gives you another life. And while that's happening, this circuit's going on and actually getting ready to break this redstone circuit, but it gives you enough time to get out. And while that's going on, this block is being placed. So you died again. This is your last life. So this circuit is no longer usable. So it gets rid of your second life. But this circuit is now usable, so it activates your third life. So activate your third life, and then final life, and then this circuit is getting ready to break that life. So once you die again, you go back to the box, there is no more lives, you're dead. And I just showed you that. I'm pretty sure it's daytime when I showed you that, but yeah. So that's the life counter. And I'll see you guys later. Bye!